So I have to attend this call. Hi Jos bhai.
भाजी कहाँ पे हो? Hello? A close friend or an elder brother kind of a relation with them. When players are happy off the field, they perform really well on the field.
We went for a coffee date.
And Romy just sat with me all night, and we didn't get a wink of sleep. I remember just lying on the bed next to each other.
His wife is second and training is first. Rajamani made it sound like that to me.
I have been lucky to have a coffee with Sanga, but not with Vikram bhai.
Most important man, I'd say, for Rajasthan Royals. He's obviously team manager. He looks after all of us so well. He coordinates everything. I think he's the real heartbeat of the Rajasthan Royals. I think if he wasn't here, we would all be a bit lost without him.
I think I know him throughout the 10 years. I think when I joined the team at 2013, I remember him being a part of the team from that year. Especially I think when you meet them almost every year, every 2 months of the year, you interact with them for almost every time, so you definitely get very close with them.
But to be there every time of the day, wherever you see somebody, he's there, man. But one thing you can't fault Rajamani is the amount of knowledge he's acquired and his commitment. This I can vouch and say a lot of people will struggle.
The level of care that he goes above and beyond his job all the time, and I really felt that. Whether that's for your family or you as a person, all the stuff he does outside of cricket with the academy, the school. He's building a hospital now as well, he tells me. So the amazing stuff that he does to help people, and he always puts other people before himself.
Year 2012, I just made my test debut for India. The highest form of training I knew at that point of time was treadmill, EFX and cycling. But strength training was pretty much in its nascent days. But no real massive structure into the strength training. So Rajamani came home. All of a sudden he said, I would like to meet you. And he came home, literally held me by both my hands and took me to training. That's my first memory of Rajamani. The moment I started training with him, I'd put in like 2-3 weeks, and I went back to play that New Zealand Test series. I felt so good on the field. Gym is one, strength training is one, but performance training is a completely new kettle of fish. And I felt it impacted my performance on the field, and straight away I just latched on, and from ever since we've been there. And in between we had a small breakup, and then we got back together again, like all relationships do.
Romy bhai and Vikram bhai, both of them are very close to me. A close friend or an elder brother kind of a relation with them. We have had lots of great times, a lot of bad times, a lot of worst times in the franchise, and we all have gone through all those phases together. And I feel very fortunate that I have a really great bond with someone called Vikram bhai. Especially if you know the amount of work they put in, and the amount of hours they put in, the amount of effort they put in, the sacrifice they do off the field. I think those things, I know personally how much of effort and how much of sacrifice they do. I think almost all the players are hugely dependent on Romy bhai and Vikram bhai. So I think they play a great role in keeping the atmosphere very happy and very peaceful, and keeping all the players happy. And when players are happy off the field, they perform really well on the field as well. So for me, I think they play a very huge role in the team's performance and the team's success.
Really special memory I always have with Romy is when Georgia was born. So we were in Jaipur, and Louise, I spoke to her that day. She wasn't due for another 10 days. All was fine. Yeah, everything was good, and I was due to be leaving for home in about a week's time, just before the due date. And then she phoned me back and said, there's a problem. The doctors have told me to come into the hospital, and they're going to induce me straight away, and you need to get on the flight home as soon as you can. So I went straight to Romy and was like, look, this is what's happened. I need to, can you help me get home? Can we book flights? Can you? And he just stayed with me all the time. And Romy just sat with me all night, and we didn't get a wink of sleep. I remember just lying on the bed next to each other. So that was always a really sort of special memory that he just took, going a bit above and beyond.
Joined him back again in the year 2017 end and 2018 start. 2 years after 2 years of breakup, we actually made up again. We went for a coffee date. I spoke to Rajamani and I said, look, I think what's happened is I've trained with you, I've trained with someone else, I've gone through different methodologies, and I think it's time to mix and match. I'd love to come back to you, but I want you to listen to all my issues and hampering stuff, and let's see if we can connect again. He said, Ashwin, this is the day I've been waiting for. I prepared myself for 2 years, like how there is a movie called Padayappa in Tamil. I'm sure you know, it's Rajinikanth's movie. In that movie, Ramya Krishnan loves Rajinikanth, but Rajinikanth loves someone else. But Ramya Krishnan cannot get over Rajinikanth, so she shuts herself away in a room for 20 odd years, and then she comes out. Rajamani made it sound like that to me. He said, "I've been waiting inside the shut room for 2 years just for this moment. Come, let's go again."
Yeah, he's like totally committed to what he does, right? I have been lucky to have a coffee with Sangha, but not with Vikram Bhai. So you can understand that how busy he is actually. So I think I respect the work he puts in. I respect his time. For me, I would love to have a coffee with him almost every day of the IPL. But I think I love the way he is passionate about the franchise. Love the way he wants to take care of the players. So he is, I think, equally putting in same amount of work and energy and effort we all are putting in from our side as well.
When we're here at the tournament, and what I see and what I hear of everything else he's doing is fantastic. So he takes care of everyone. He's very consistent with whether you're one of the senior players in the team or whether you're one of the young players. Aware and looks after you and takes care of you. Goes above and beyond in his passion for the Rajasthan Royals and winning games of cricket. He sees that his job is vitally important to make people happy players and they can go out and perform their best.
The amount of knowledge he's gathered and the way he's able to take you through an IPL season, it's no joke. He's definitely put in a lot of hard work to a point where I think his wife is second and training is first. But I definitely think the journey that he's come through is amazing, man. And whatever it is, you have to take your hat out for the man, for the blocks he's broken, for the barriers he's broken. Be someone who is training world-renowned cricketing athletes and break barriers and train franchises across the world. Ability of being able to manage people. And literally, I used to feel during IPL it's very tough to train. But I used to feel last year at RR I was fresh and strong through the season. The amount of time he spends and the effort he takes to get people to the gym. Because it's not only about laziness, right? You want to recover. But he actually showed me the proof of the pudding, the proof of the thing is in the pudding, right? So he literally showed me how the fruits could come out of it. And I just felt, oh my God, this guy has come a long way. Not only in terms of knowledge and the kind of things he used to say and the answers he used to give when I questioned him. It's unbelievable, man. I can't be happy. If I have to be happy for one person beyond my kith and kin, it has to be Rajamani. It's just a wonderful journey. And he deserves it, man. He puts everything second. And if you have to say, tomorrow if you give him an option of choosing family over training, he would say, I'll choose training over family. And that's how mad he is. Like I always used to say, right, if you can have passion, but if you make your passion everything in your life and put your life and soul into it, it can make a massive difference. And that's what I think Rajamani has done.
My name is A.T. Rajamani Prabhu, strength and conditioning coach for Rajasthan Royals.
My name is Romi Bhinder and I'm a team manager for Rajasthan Royals from last 16 years.
मेरा नाम परविंद विक्रम सिंह है और मैं राजस्थान रॉयल टीम का लॉजिस्टिक मैनेजर हूँ.
It is always cricket who gives me a peace and the real essence of life. So that's what I followed my heart. Then I realized that if I can't be a cricketer as a professional cricketer on an Indian level, so why can't I go to the rural areas and work for the players, serve for the game and actually help someone to make their dreams come true.
My chemistry with athletes always really good. It's not about athletes never worried about how much knowledge I have or anything and how much I care about them. I started training R. Ashwin, Balaji, Badri, M. Vijay. But when Ashwin left me, that is the time I realized I started working hard more. I started doing a lot of courses. But one fine day, after 3 years time, Ashwin called me. Rajmani, I want to train with you again. I want to improve everything. After that, we had a England series and he took a man of the series. Then same Virat Kohli told about Ashwin, he is a modern era legend. That's the day I felt it. Then after that, from there, my slowly journey started.
सही में पूछा जाए तो सबसे ज़्यादा हेक्टिक जो होता है वो ट्रैवल डे होता है. अब आदत हो गई इतने साल से करते करते, इसलिए थोड़ा सा मैंने यूज किया थोड़ा सा. बट एक्चुअली में बहुत ज़्यादा वो हेक्टिक है, बहुत ज़्यादा पेनफुल रहता है वो. तो ओवरऑल रेस्ट नहीं है पूरे आईपीएल में. रेस्ट होगा आईपीएल के बाद ही.
You know what? Rajamani will know what we are doing also. He'd be waiting to see when my turn will come. In fact, he'll probably know your schedule better. So he'll come prepared. He'll come prepared with his dialogues now. Knowing Rajamani, he's never underprepared.
I've never called him till now, but I think I should call him and see if he's...
So I have to attend this call. Hi Jos bhai.
Hello? ஒரே ஒரு செகண்ட் ராஜமணி ஒரே ஒரு செகண்ட் வாங்கலாம் இந்த டேப்பிங் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிறான் இது பண்ணிட்டு ட்ரெயின் பண்ண முடியுமா என்னன்னு கொஞ்சம் பாருங்களேன் கொஞ்சம் வாங்கலாம்
भाजी कहाँ पे हो?
मैं रूम पे हूँ अपने
भाजी ये ब्रेकफास्ट एरिया में आओगे, काम था।
So the media team keep pissing about and they're upsetting me. They've taken all my bats, they've taken all my kit, and now I have to do a shoot this evening from 10 till 2 in the morning. Can you come and have a word with me?
Yes, I'll talk to them.
Can you
Sorry,
come now?
sir. Yeah, I'll come.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, immediately I'll come, Ashwin. Okay, thanks, Ashwin.
He's talking in English, which means Faisal is near him.
I have to go. Just never get upset, but I don't. Something is serious. He never talk like this.
ராஜமணி
Jos, what happened?
He's making me do a shoot tonight, 10 p.m.
तो पहले ऑलरेडी बात हुई थी कि हम प्रेस को रात को नहीं करेंगे. कल ही तो बात हुई है.
And they've taken my cricket bats.
Bats?
Yeah.
No, they can't do that.
Yeah. He's using them for reels and things.
Seriously, बता क्या चल क्या रहा है? Where's the bat?
They've taken them
Where?
into the team room. And now there's like 10 people in there playing with all my...
What is happening?
We'll give the bat back.
They want to use
Bat
them.
वापस कर देंगे.
किधर है bat?
Room में.
And they broke one already.
What?
They broke one. It's broken.
I'm not. This is not serious. I know that. Nobody can touch the equipment.
It's broken. Boss.
No, I'm sure. I know these people also. They will not touch your equipment at all. Players' equipment is not allowed to touch without any information. I'm sure that is the case, and you guys are just trying to make me fool. I know that. I got to know that now.
You're too smart, Rumi. You've been around too long. So you want to put this next to your bed?
Oh wow!
Memories for.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's very lovely. So this is a great gesture. Thank you very
Saying
much.
how you don't do much, and we should need a new manager one day.
That's true. I'm getting old now,
Yeah.
so I'm not working hard enough to protect your bat and equipment and 10 p.m. shoots.
Yeah, exactly.
So good. It's like a April Fool. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Josh.
Rumi.
Thanks.
करम भाई ठीक हो ना? कुछ नहीं था, बस ये आपको देना था. स्मॉल गिफ्ट फ्रॉम आवर साइड. जो हमारी दोस्ती है पिछले 10 साल की, वो एक फोटो से मैंने आपको ये मैंने आपको दिया है, आप मेरे को दे रहे हो. ये फोन बजते रहता है इनका. देखो अभी कैसे दूं? ऐसे दूं, थोड़ा इनके साइड होना चाहिए ना ऐसे.
உங்களை தான் தேங்க் பண்ணணும்னு என் தலையில் எழுதிருக்குது. One small story. Yesterday we were coming on the flight, no? There was this air hostess girl. Suddenly Rajamani was laughing and he was talking. I said, oh man, I've never seen Rajamani this happy. And clearly I thought the girl was like, she liked him or whatever it is, wanted a photo or something. That was what I was thinking. But then I realized they were discussing Halla Bol, konja Nalla Bol. That girl came to me and she then said, sir, Halla Bol, outstanding, sir. This guy is very funny, sir. And all that. I said, everything is scripted, man. She said, sir, we used to think that you were serious and all that. But after this guy came, only we knew your humor. I said, whatever he is speaking was also my humor, man. He's leasing it from me and then using it. He'll ask me 10 times about the script. I will send him to the toilet, make him prepare, and he comes back. See how public perception is. When I'm talking, no, Halla Bol, konja Nalla Bol. He'll be like, from background. He won't say it also. Anyway, thanks Rajamani.
Thank you so much.
அழகிட்டீங்க வந்து சேர்ந்துட்டீங்க.
Thank you so much.
அந்த ஜென்டில்மேன் படத்துல நம்பியார் சொல்ற மாதிரி.
सबसे अच्छी बात मुझे लगी थी, संजू ने बोला था कि उनको स्वीट रूम ना दिया जाए, कि कैप्टन हो गया तो उनको स्वीट जो जाता है वो बोले मुझको मत देना, मैं जिस प्लेयर को बोलूँगा, जो प्लेयर सीनियर हैं जो हैं उनको दिया जाए. तो अच्छा लगा मुझे. हम लोग दिल्ली में ताज मानसिंह में थे, टूर्नामेंट ख़त्म हुआ, सब कुछ ख़त्म हुआ और उसके बाद एक टीम मीटिंग थी, सारे प्लेयर सपोर्ट स्टाफ मैनेजमेंट सब था. ऐसा सीनियर लेवल पे आपके बारे में बोला जाता है अच्छा. तो उस टाइम पे जुबिन सर ने बोला था कि विक्रम जो है ऐसा पिलर है इस टीम का, तो अंदर से थोड़ा सा अच्छा फील हुआ कि नहीं यार, इतना काम करने के बाद कोई तो है ऐसा.